Have you tried or are you considering alternatives to cosmetic surgery? We've got the 411 up next on Real Life. We baby boomers are not going gently into that good night. We are raging against the aging of our looks and fueling a whole market of anti-aging products and procedures. Global retail sales of anti-aging skincare products are up 71% since the year 2000 and are growing faster than any other segment of the skincare market. But what works and what is just hype? When should you do some of the procedures ranging from chemical peels to Botox to collagen injections? And how often do you have to go in for a skin and beauty tune-up? We'll be talking about the art and the technology of anti-aging dermatology today on the program. My guest today is board-certified dermatologist Dr. Doris J. Day, author of the book Forget the Facelift. Dr. Day turns back the clock with a revolutionary new program for ageless skin. Dr. Day specializes in laser, cosmetic, and surgical dermatology. Well, thank you for being here. You know, all of us baby boomers, we just love the topic.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, so we're going to sort of start with an overview. You say there are 4 basic steps to good skin.
Right. The 4 basic steps start with what you do from the outside, managing your stressors, what you do from the inside in terms of your diet and nutrition and exercise, and also the procedures you can do. And each of these steps is important in helping you look your very best, because you have most of the control over how you age and how you look. And my philosophy is that I don't believe in aging gracefully. I believe you have to fight it every step of the way.
Age feistily.
Exactly. I love it.
Okay, it is true that skincare products have seen a revolution, right, in the last 5 to 7 years.
That's right.
Because there are products that really take off the tough old layer of skin.
That's right. We know so much more scientifically about how products affect our skin, and that's why it's a really important component of how you take care of your skin. And everybody needs the same basic things. We all need to cleanse, exfoliate on a daily basis, moisturize, and use sunscreen. Within that, we all have differences in our skin that makes us choose one product over another or one set of products over the other. And in the book, I try to help guide you towards how to choose the right products for you. Because I see people all the time who come in with shopping bags full of stuff, and they're all excited when they buy it.
Right.
But once they get home, they have no idea how to use it, or they've tried several and their skin gets very irritated because the products weren't right for them. But you do have a lot of really great choices, and the goal is to help you understand which choices are right for you and not feel bad that you don't have everything.
Okay, so the first thing you have to do, I guess, is evaluate your skin type.
That's right.
And what your problems are.
That's right. So you sit in front of a mirror and you have an honest look at yourself. I always look in front of the mirror and I go, oh, I'm so beautiful. You know, always start with something nice. Well, if you say it enough, you believe it, right? So you sit and you look in the mirror and then you say, well, what are my issues? What are my concerns? Is it broken blood vessels or brown spots, or is it some sagging or gelling? But you also want to see your good things too. Beautiful blue eyes, you know, nice features, great, you know, brows. So you want to have that balance of what you like, what you want to enhance, and the things you'd like to sort of turn back a little bit. And that's where you start. That'll guide you towards where you need to go. Do you break out? Even if you're in your 30s and 40s, you may have dry skin, wrinkles, and you may still be breaking out. How insulting is that, right?
So you have, you have to cope with it all.
Exactly. Yeah. So you have to figure out where you are, what your stressors are like, what season it is, what the climate is, where you are hormonally. So all those things will factor in. It isn't complicated, but once you sort of get it all down, then you'll have your list of what you're going to be looking for in the store or what you're going to make yourself to take the best care of your skin.
Now, as I said, us baby boomers, we baby boomers are very interested in this, but do you believe that every woman, every man even, should be doing those steps of exfoliating, cleansing, exfoliating, moisturizing, sunscreening?
Absolutely.
From 18?
from as young as you can get. These have been done since ancient times. Exfoliating is a really important process of encouraging cell renewal, and it's been done forever. We've used all sorts of different ingredients. Now we have chemical exfoliators and we have physical exfoliators. So we have scrubs and we have peels. So you can make choices as to what your skin might prefer, or what you might prefer for your skin, what you like better. But that is an important component. But really, the single most important thing you do from the outside, something that everybody knows but nobody does enough of, and that is sun protection. And when you think about what we do, you know, we're out looking for antioxidants in every product we buy. And where do we get them from? Plants. But why do plants make antioxidants? To protect themselves from the sun. So antioxidants serve a purpose to protect and defend against damage, mostly from sun exposure and other environmental elements, and we're trying to tap into those to help protect ourselves. But it's kind of counter to making yourself look better if at the same time you're going to a tanning salon or seeking to get a tan externally, because there's no way to balance out the aging process if you are not willing to make some adjustments. I would think it's a ridiculous thing to tell somebody, sit in a dark room your whole life, have no emotion. Your skin may look better, but who cares?
You have no life.
Exactly.
But
there's
really,
a balance.
But really, you have to protect yourself against the sun, and you don't want to tan. But what do you think of these self-tanners, which are basically chemical pigmentation, right?
Right. Well, they actually don't penetrate beyond the outer layers of your skin. Actually, we eat them all the time. What makes your golden loaf of bread brown is the sunless tanner. Same ingredient, dihydroxyacetone. It's in all the products. They all have the same active ingredients.
So it's safe, and it's better than exposing yourself to the sun. Okay, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we will talk over-the-counter and herbal remedies. Do they work? Stick around and find out.